Hello. My weekend was blown doing house sitting again. But I'm off tomorrow, so. Being off tomorrow really just means I only have 4 more working days before I fly to Denver for my puppy. So next week will be nice, because it'll be like a quick week. Hush, you! It's from last night. Yeah, I hope stuff's going on, because I was on briefly, but I had to leave to go take care of animals and sleep in an uncomfortable bed. Some people asked me to help break out their buddy, and I had to leave. I'm sad. This is not a good time to go moonshining. The law is sitting around looking at their notebooks. Pretty horsey. I got my moonshine here. Let's go see what's on the boards. What's up this? I just wish Geo was around. The guy who plays Geo just does not play enough. It's a fact. Hey, back alley. Yes, but I want to kidnap him. Wow, there's nothing here. Where the moonshine at, man? Please tell me I didn't just start a stream called Moon Scything and there's not going to be any moon scythe jobs available. Man, now suddenly I'm hungry. Maybe that's because I didn't eat all day. I go up right there? This is how I... Oh no, definitely can't. Look at that. That's a sheer rock. That's how I get in-capped starting the stream. Nope. Yeah, well that's kind of why I like to explore things, because there are a bunch of like paths that are around the map that aren't marked on the map. But when you start climbing on it, you go, oh, this is definitely a path. This is definitely meant for you to go on, you know? Some of them are used in story mode. Others aren't. But yeah, every once in a while you'll find an interesting trail that you can follow. It's not marked at all. Hey nerd, how's life treating you? I mean, I'm getting a new puppy next weekend. Which I'm excited for, but also like, oh boy, so much work. Because I'm gonna have to carry her out to potty and my ancient dog out. Because my, one of my brothers just left for officer training school with the Marines. So he's going to be gone for the next 10 weeks. And the youngest brother, who's usually around here and helps out with chores and taking care of the animals, he has gone down to stay with Grandpa since my brother going into the Marines usually stays with Grandpa. Okay, they have some up here. It's just annoying because I have to bring the wagon up here. And that is not great. That one's okay. Okay, I want to check Thieves Landing first. Let's see if there's anything better. So that's 119 and 121. Hopefully someone will rob the bank or something and occupy the deputies. I would love it if I got just one deputy responding to me, but if it's more than one, then it's, you know, I can't like hold them up or something like that. If only it was just McGreggy or just Zoe. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, is if I have, honestly, two come up on me, I could maybe run away from them, but I won't be able to, like, hold one up and try and make away, you know? Yeah, that's the thing, Bitters. There's been so many people, you get the drop on them, you hold them up, and then they decide to draw their gun after. Which, really, I mean, technically you should just shoot them down right then, but I hate doing that. And also, at close range, The chances of me being accurate enough to gun them down before they gun me down is pretty unlikely, because the people who are doing that are usually shooty. So it's just not fun. But I've been noticing a lot, so hopefully staff kind of clarifies the rules. Hey Rainbow, hey Full Metal. Why am I going to strawberry? It's very pretty horsey. Yeah, so last night I got on Sadhbh a bit in the middle of the day, but it was too late to stream for when I had to leave, so I didn't. I'm sorry. And I had a group of people run up on me while I just loaded my wagon with moonshine in prep for doing some runs, if I could. And I thought they were law, but they weren't. They were the Renegades, which is a group I haven't heard of. And I didn't recognize. Thought I might have heard some familiar voices in the crew, but I can't think of who. But they asked if the friends Sadhbh was meeting up with, which was going to be Westco, were in the business of trading, and she said, yeah. I mean, I can give you the telegrams. They're like, okay, because we're looking for some nitro or dynamite. Like, wait, so you're not law? I don't know why, but I think just the fact that they were surrounding a wagon, and then they just rode over to me. Howdy. I just assumed that they were... Oh, and he asked, you're not involved in any nefarious activities, are you? When you're riding a wagon, you just expect law to come up and want to know what's inside.
15 to 4. Bacchus Station of Van Horn. It's not too bad. Okay, I think I come back planning on that. Yes, but I think I want to go send / check telegrams first. So hopefully it'll still be here when I come back. But there's 2 decent ones there, so. The outlaws that suspect the lone outlaws is law, while the lone outlaw thinking those outlaws are laws. That's like a little brain tweezer there, and brain tweezer. Brain teaser, Andy. Brain tweezer. Oh yeah, last night, so I was house sitting, right? And I don't normally watch TV or Netflix or anything like that very much. I just don't, because I'm doing this, right? But I was house sitting and I didn't want to like bring my whole rig up there and stay up there all the time. So I tried watching TV. And I gave up pretty quickly because it was always like 30 seconds of content followed by super dramatic like recaps of what happened before the commercial break, and then a super dramatic like prelude of what was gonna happen after the next commercial break, and then like 5 minutes of commercials, and then you go back to this. I mean, it's probably longer than that actually. It was so bad. It was so bad. I just couldn't handle it anymore. So I was just watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine because that's stupid and entertaining. But because I had looked for Westerns on there, it recommended to me this thing called The Ridiculous Six. And I looked at it. I'm like, okay, well, it's not rated R, so maybe it'll just be kind of stupid but funny or something like that. Oh, I got a telegram. I started watching it, and I should have turned it off the moment I saw it was Adam Sandler. Yeah, it's Adam Sandler. And I thought, okay, I'm gonna give it a chance. Because, you know, like, I like some of his movies, like 50 First Dates has redeeming qualities, stuff like that. Anyways, I started watching it. It was beyond horrible. Just stupid, crude humor that's not actually funny. There was one funny thing, though, and I would love to see it played out here on our RP server, was the Left Eye Gang. And everybody had a right eye patch because they had, I guess, gouged their own eye out to show their devotion to the gang. But it's just, you know, on Wild you end up with all these people and everyone's just missing their left eye. So what if there was a gang called Right Eye Gang? And then, you know, they did start to, you know, new members, you have to be missing your eyes, so how devoted are you? Bitter, intrusive thought I had, but it's too mean to say. Is it about me? I watched J-Lo Netflix film last night and I kind of regret it. Oh, which one was it? Because some of them are okay. Like, what's the one, the dancing one? Well, yes, you and Brooklyn Nine-Nine. What do you mean, Bitter? What about it? Listen, I just miss doing cop on NoPixel before the war, before the Sanguine War. There's a Shall We Dance. I like Shall We Dance. Stupid but entertaining. You gonna say like me? Okay, bitter. Yeah, Shall We Dance? Oh, I don't know about Selena. Is this Bambi? No, this is Sadhbh. I really hope I properly sent him that telegram. Ouch. I don't really watch many movies anymore, so I couldn't even tell you what's out. TV I also haven't watched in 10ish years, but it just doesn't grab me anymore. Yeah, for me, it's the super redundancy. Like, I don't know why they do that. It's so bad and it's so frustrating. Like, there was one I was watching, it was like some Venice Beach towing or something like that. It was just what was on TV, and I'm like, okay, you know, I'll watch it. And not only did everything seem hyper staged as reality TV, not only did like their situations seem hyper staged, but just like if I were parodying how bad television can be because of the recap and then the 20 seconds of content and then the alluding to what's happening after the break. That is how I would do it. Like, it was so bad. It's like a parody of how bad it would be. That I just can't even describe how much. It's either a repeat or a summary run of a once successful show. J-Lo and Simu Liu were not a good sign. CG was half decent, half cheap. Plot and dialogues are cable TV. Housewives chores level. What? Oh, good. Hiya. Glad to see you survived.
So it is.
What was that?
I did survive. Indeed.
Right. Well, the last telegrams he sent me were a wee bit ominous, so I wasn't sure if you were going to be alive or not.
Oh, yeah. No, it was, it was quick. I'll say that.
Wait, so you did end up meeting up with him?
Yeah, he came over to the island, and he brought a crew with him, and we ended up killing 2 of them.
2 of them?
Yup. the guy who owed us all the money, and his sister, who he drug into the conflict.
All right, so I'm assuming that fella was that Colby one then?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did.
Well, I never liked him anyways.
So
Good
you
riddance.
said.
Well, you remember, he just jumped on my horse. And then he had the audacity to pull a gun on me after I ordered him off. Should have shot him down right there.
I don't remember that. Was I there for that?
Oh, you were at the saloon in Emerald. And you went over to check telegrams. He hopped on my horse. I stopped and told him to get off. So I think you're out of earshot. You didn't see it happen.
Oh. Yeah, fucking... Damn, I wish you would have shot him.
Well, I didn't write down out of respect for you because I thought he was a friend.
Me
And I
too.
guess he might have been at that time. I was about to start a moonshine run. Got the wagon all loaded up. What are you doing? I wouldn't mind it. Thing is, if I get more than one law running up on me, then I've got to flee. And if it's more than 3, then fleeing's going to be very difficult.
Okay, alright.
Well, I know that you
me
like
think.
to lay low where the law is concerned, so I don't know, like, how do you want to help out with that?
Why don't I just run a distraction wagon? Up your odds. I'm assuming you're gonna grab a job from here.
Aye.
Why don't I just pull out a wagon from here, and then I'll ride out first
Like, if you want to.
in the exact direction you're going. So.
Oh, and I can tell you where he's sending me off to. Let me go grab the wagon.
Okay.
Let's go grab the wagons then.
Yep.
Just wanted to slap the dumb horse.
Nobody
Shit,
saw
right.
that.
No, nobody saw that.
It doesn't have horses?
Horses! Horses!
We're trying to see.
all the horses.
It depends on if I get hooked in, you know? It's just so hard when stuff doesn't really pull you in, you know? Alright. Kurtwood, thank you so much for the 18 months. In all fairness, I don't have a lot of idea what's going on in the server anymore either. But short is, I know Westco is trying to kind of set up and take over Guarma with Julius. Alright, we're gonna do this one. Ooh, the riskiest one is Coulter. Oh, I did the 4 with 15. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Great. kind of off time right now. People busy / unmotivated. Hopefully, yeah, that's me. I've been busy and unmotivated. Like, I'm just having so much trouble figuring out what I want to do, you know? I think Jam stopped streaming entirely. Really? I know he was having, like, health problems that was making it really difficult on him for a while. Oh no. Okay, there it is. Alright, sorry about that. I accidentally grabbed the wrong one. So, let me tell you where we're going. The first one's gonna be at that dead-end camp up there. And tall trees, and then hanging dog, and then the ranch, like the weird dog place up above that.
This is...
And then the very last one's gonna be Coulter, which is the most dangerous one.
Alright, well,
Right.
I'll be ahead of you. You shouldn't have any problems up until you leave Dead End Camp, so,
I need to get...
planes, and I'll stay in Big Valley.
Alright, I'm gonna go up to that camp.
Alright.
But RP culture has changed also, kind of makes some people unmotivated. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. It's been hard on a lot of people to make new stories when so many are set with the stories they're already in. That and times people are around have made a certain tone for it all.
can't say I have 7 minutes left on this part, but once I drop this off... Have you tried doing EMS again? Are they still having issues with training? When I've been available, no one will pick me up. But I'm also generally not super motivated to do it, so... It's hard. If I get a good session going, I'll stream it for you guys. I just have to... Like, I don't know. I've been struggling with motivation here on Wild. My motivation on NoPixel is even lower. I really miss Law stuff in general, you know? Love doing Law stuff. Well, they made NoPixel into a giant grind fest. I know quite a few people who were like staff level and, you know, command level and stuff like that with NoPixel who are just done. They're just done with it. You know, mainstays. And we've talked about it. It's just like, yeah, it's just kind of... And it's really disappointing when you know, they did the reset and it was supposed to have a certain effect and it just kind of felt like all good, you know, all the good parts and opportunity that was thrown away, so. Mechanically a grind? Oh, 100% dagger. It is just literally NoPixel right now is designed where you will be successful if you do NoPixel as your job. Yeah, I don't know. Right now, Full Metal, there's not really any servers that look good for that. Like, I could try looking into it, but it's a lot to, like, go apply for a server, get accepted, get on, start playing it, start feeling it out, start seeing how it is, and then, okay, what's the process for getting in Law? You know, is it really long and complex and, you know, or what? And then you have to learn the whole new system and how they do things, and it's a lot. And right now with some cool projects, again, pending on the future. There's some cool projects. I know that once this project is realized, I won't have time for other things like that. So I'm hesitant to get too deeply involved in something completely new. You know? I wonder if that's right there. Yeah, I have been, like, I checked Onyx, I checked their stuff, and I lost my roles in their services, like their server. So I know I don't have copper. Like, I could probably get it back, but I just... It was just very aggressively, like, the worst parts of 3.0 PD. It was kind of all the SDSO silliness stuff that I never cared for, you know? And it just felt like that was all of it. Does that make sense? Like, it was everything about NoPixel Cop that I didn't really care for times 10. Even though I did have, like, you know, really good session, you know, I did have a really good session where we did that whole bust up in Polito and stuff like that, but it's hard. Yeah, I'm just, you know, talking about general lack of motivation and struggling to figure what I'm doing with some things, you know? Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, and that's the issue, Harris. It's either grindy or it's just dumb, you know? And I am not entertaining to stream entertaining enough to stream while grinding. I just am not. Especially because I'm bored and I'm like, okay, well, I could at least watch YouTube while grinding, but I can't do that if I'm streaming. So, oh no! Well. It like touched a tree and flipped over, okay? Yeah, I can at least walk up to this one. Yeah, if I could find right, I could hold the shine and he could put the package in and take it up to Coulter. But unfortunately he wasn't near me over here, so the chances of him finding me and me finding him are pretty slim. I only have 18 minutes right now. Does Coulter have a package in BC? Yes. Yeah, so actually I can just ride up there with the moonshine on me. Might be cutting, like right now, I've got 17 minutes, 18 minutes. I've got 18 minutes. I'll get more time once I drop this. We're just gonna, you know, that horse right there, that was my cart horse. Yeah, I should be able to make it. It's annoying. I just have to find that wagon. Well, thing is, you can't tell the cart horses to follow you. Although it's kind of sad because it would be a clue for law, like, hey, she's on a cart horse. Smells like someone's making food. I hope they're gonna share. I mean, to me, it just seems kind of funny that you can't put a package on a horse at all. Like, these are small packages. I think allowing 2 of these packages on a horse, one on either side, would make a lot of sense. And it would give players more flexibility. And Locke could still come up and search him, you know? I mean, even if they did bitter, there'd still be ways around it, you know? There'd still be ways to get caught. Find my wagon. Oh my goodness, if I kill myself out here, it's gonna be amazing. I'm just not having a good night, guys. Man, usually I'm better than this. Okay, there's the cart horse. I'm gonna ride the cart horse. Because it gives more obvious possibilities. Oops. Oops. I'm usually better off than this. Yeah, sometimes. Misfortune is entertaining. Oh, I know. I'm fully aware. See, thankfully it's right there, and there's a thing, so I just have to walk a package from here to there, which is great. Oh, so my brother flew off to Quantico today for like officer training thing. Apparently my parents received a phone call from him. And he just stated, full name has landed at Brown Field. And hung up. And in the background there was just a bunch of yelling. Yeah. Marines. He's going in as an officer. Oh no. Look at the camera swimming because I just ran out the energy on this horse. Nice, I'm about 5 minutes away from that base. Cool. Well, I have a friend, an older friend at church who was in the Navy. And he's like, oh, you tell him it's gonna be horribly hot and humid and miserable in the summer. I'm like, I think he's preparing. Like, he's a smart dude.
It doesn't have horses?
Horses.
Hey, Daydax. Thank you so much for the 18
all the
months.
horses.
Oh man, I am so hungry. Is food for sharing being made downstairs or no? Question mark. Hey, you don't happen to have
What happened to your wagon?
you don't happen to have an empty package, do you?
No, but you can buy them here.
I know. I just have to go for a
Oh.
walk.
Oh, that's one of your fucking wagon.
You just figured it out.
Hey, let me get $5 real quick.
Okay. Can you reach out to me?
Yeah, I can. If I can stop jumping on this fucking... I need to get a pickaxe. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
I can't believe you're that hard up for money.
What? I forgot to stop at a bank, asshole.
He was getting ice.
For your information, I have plenty of money. What the hell happened?
There's just no proper road up to that Otis's place. And,
Oh, yeah. It's
my
a bitch.
wheel sort of touched a tree and the entire cart turned right over.
Oh,
Ripped a tree.
no.
It was very annoying. So I walked that package all the way up to hell. Like, it's basically
You gotta be careful,
the end
there's
of the
grizzly
hell.
bears up there, too.
Oh, I'm quite aware, but, you know, had just enough time to get it taken care of. Are you planning on collecting ice or something like that?
Oh, yeah, I found a pretty good job up here, but, I went ahead and set you up for the next job if you wanted to. Past a giant fucking group of people I know who we've done business with in the past.
What?
And I may have told the fine people of the department about the nefarious deeds they're about to be up to.
Wait, what?
the law's gonna be busy with these assholes, so you're free to do as you please.
Who was
is the
it?
skinny version.
Who was it?
Oh, fuck! It wasn't. It was Wright. There's a guy named Wright. I've met him before, and I think Kid Country.
You were right.
Yeah, I know. You want to ride or not, ass?
I do. I was gonna ask if you needed help collecting the ice. Goodness.
I mean, if you just want to stick around, it won't take me long to do it. You don't need a pickaxe or nothing.
All right.
It'll take me, like, not long at all. But yeah, I seen a good job in Cumberland.
Whoop.
Ah!
Let me climb down here. There we go. Ah! No!
Why are you like this? This is the good one that you can hang off the side of, too.
Just wanted though? Yeah, he is.
Yeah, that was a decent shine job. Well, I think it's decent, but 10 bottles for $121. 5 stops.
Yeah, that's the one I meant to grab in the first place, but I accidentally grabbed $152 for 15 bottles.
Ew.
Which is fine, right? I just had to throw... well, that's what took me so long to meet back up with you, is I had to go brew 2 more jars of mash.
Oh. I actually seen you in Big Valley. I was on my second loop of Big Valley. Yep.
Alright, I was behind you because I'd gone up to that camp.
Can you brew up there at Otis's?
I don't know. I've never looked, but I sort of think no.
Okay.
I don't know if I've got enough for another run. I have to check my horse.
I mean, if you don't have enough, I have so many ingredients. So.
Right, but you want to charge so much for yours.
What? I'm just gonna give it to you. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
I'm fucking rich. I'm stupid rich. I mean, I'd be a lot richer if I'd have got my fucking money back from that asshole, but he decided to die instead.
I mean, that is the risk you take when you go on setting off to kill somebody.
Oh, yeah. Hey, his fucking loss. It was 15 grand, you know.
Aye, that's a bleeding lot of money.
That is a lot of fucking money.
Almost enough to buy one of the big wagons.
Exactly. It's life-changing money, and he fucking... he screwed me on it. Oh, well. You live, you learn, or you die, and you don't. Oh, well. You know what's even more infuriating? Fucking Morgan over there is gonna say shit like, he was talking to me in Paris yesterday. He was just like, I feel so bad about it. And I'm like, what's there to fucking feel bad about? People have died for less. Like, a lot less.
I'll move the wagon up to the next spot for each one.
But how are you going to do that from back there?
Oh, wished your mouth. Well, Morgan ran with Summers' het squad. I don't know what he thinks, you know, he's feeling bad about things for.
I mean, just more so the fact that the guy drug his fucking sister into it. She became a casualty of his bullshit.
That is sort of unfortunate.
And yeah, I feel bad, but I mean, what am I supposed to do?
It's not your fault. And if you had her come and start shooting at you, it's sort of what happens.
Yeah. Making me feel like I'm the fucking monster. I mean, I'm a piece of shit, don't get me wrong. Ah, you jerk!
I mean, I think it's faster for you just to go to the next ice.
Yeah, but it's slippery,
Well, I didn't realize slippery was a thing.
But it is. It's slippery and it's dangerous, and I don't want to get hurt. I don't even know why the fuck I'm doing this. God, I have so much fucking money. I'm just bored. Do you know what it's like to have too much money?
No, I don't. I actually don't know what it's like to have too much money.
Are you hurting right now?
Not particularly. I just don't have a ton of money. In fact, most of the money that I have right now is Morgan's.
Oh, that $4 grand?
I
get the feeling he's not going to give a shit about it.
Thing is, I think I've been wanted for the past 6 months.
Wait, really?
Aye.
For what?
Probably moonshining. I know I'm definitely wanted because Gio was screaming at me and he knew that I was moonshining and they found me cart crashed out with the moonshine in it and then he telegrammed me. But then he didn't come around.
Oh. Yeah, I ain't seen Gio in a minute. Oh, no, that's a lie. I saw Gio negotiating. You missed one.
Aye, I realized that.
I saw Gio negotiating a bank robbery, and me and Pavis went on and cheered him on. That was fucking great.
How long ago was that, though?
Oh, shit, a couple weeks now.
Aye, he feels like he comes around for a day or two and then he's gone for a month.
Yeah. So it goes.
Which makes it really, really bleeding difficult to kidnap somebody.
Oh, you trying to get him?
Oh, aye.
What are you gonna do to him?
Make him run moonshine. Make him dress up like Billy Joe Barber.
Yeah.
And have him run moonshine. When they gag him and tie him to the wagon.
It's great.
That's if I ever
love
get my hands on him, right?
Yeah. And maybe we'll get lucky. I always see him in Blackwater, though. Like, almost exclusively. That and Rhodes. We could take a trip. I could bait him. He buys tonics from me.
Well, I think Paps and I were thinking about trying to do something. But it's quite a while ago and then he just hasn't been around, right? Like, I even tried telegramming him and stuff so that he would telegram me back, but he wouldn't tell. He's terrible at telegramming back.
Yeah,
or he's
he
too
is.
smart to, you know, let me know when he's around.
Fall into a trap. Just turn hard here, fuck it. This is the last one I need anyway. Hey, did you want me to grab a few extra blocks so we can make ice cubes? I'm not sure if you care.
If you want to make ice cubes, I don't care. I don't have any need for them.
Okay, then we're good. See, I told you it's slippery.
Aye, but not slippery,
Slippery, Don't make fun of my accent. Jerk, it's rude.
I don't know if that was really an accent thing.
I don't make fun of your accent.
Why? Yes, you do. Yes, you bleeding do. Don't even
Yeah,
start with that.
yes, I do.
Everyone bleeding makes fun of my accent.
Oh, my accent.
Oh, man.
No, other than that, Gorm has been great.
As it, I just don't understand how it would be.
I mean, from a profit standpoint, it's been amazing. I don't leave that island with anything less than like $2 grand.
What are you making money off of up there?
Oh my god, literally fucking anything. You know, so moonshine sells for like $20 a bottle.
Where, like how?
So same way you do it here, job board.
Huh.
Corn, a stack of 30 corn goes for $200. 20 coal goes for $200. Like, everything's just worth a fucking lot. Shit, even Flint. Flint is worth, like, 40. 40 goes for $200. 40 Flint, $200.
Huh.
It's insane. What's the other one? Tobacco? Just anything tobacco related. Leaves, ground tobacco, cigarettes, cigars, doesn't fucking matter. You'll always find a job for tobacco. That and food goes for quite a bit. Like, if you know how to cook. If you know how to make, like, fish tacos and kebabs and shit like that. You're looking for laborers. That's all they want. So what I do is I just buy a bunch of this shit here and then transport it over there. Coal is especially difficult because the mine on Gorma ain't really shit. The only thing you get out of that motherfucker is flint.
Huh.
Did you just yawn at the same time?
Sort of. I...
Huh.
Well, that's why I was thinking about it. I've never been over to Gorma, so I wouldn't know exactly how it is. I just figure it's some tropical island somewhere. It sounds terrible.
It is that. It is tropical and it is beautiful. I mean, we're mostly just trying to get visitation up. We got some events planned. We're gonna do a market, which is kind of whatever. But there's also gonna be blood sport. The first event we got is the Ring of Fire fights.
Ring of Fire fights.
Yep, we're gonna throw up like $5 grand for the winner, the overall winner, for people to fight in a ring of fire. And if you know what happens if you back up a little too much, you're gonna get cooked a little.
True. Be spicy.
Yep, spicy there. Other than that, you know, Coliseum shit. There's a Coliseum there, by the way. Thinking about doing some knife fights. You know, whatever. Also, Julius he is up to a bunch of shit on his own as well.
Ah, that Julius Bradshaw.
Yeah. Yeah, right now he just offered up to all these crooks and criminals, he's offering $110 to $120 per gold bar. So long as you can get it to the island to him.
That's a lot, and then you've got to transfer. Goodness.
Yeah, I mean, he's not offering it to fences, just, you know, the cutthroats, the outlaw types. Obviously, the fucking fences are gonna have a plethora and burn them the fuck out quick. No, the whole point is to choke the fences out. Which I'm all about. I love it. Fuck them. Morgan's got a lot of aspirations as well. Well, let's just say we're sort of going to be moving into a more deadly line of business.
Right, I know Morgan was talking about that, sort of,
Yeah.
a while ago.
Well, now it's finally, it's cooking now. Shit, I already got a bounty out on somebody right now.
Oh, who's that?
Some fucking bitch who decided to run her mouth and caused me a lot of headache. Lady named Bunty.
I never heard of it. It's like a made-up name.
Yeah. Yeah, right? Bunty Walker is her fucking name. And she decided to intervene where her fucking presence wasn't necessary. I mean, it's one thing if you go snitching on me. Right? It's another when you snitch and you fucking don't do it right. When you snitch incorrect information.
What?
And that's what she did. No, she went ahead and told the guy I put a bounty on that I put a bounty on his head, which is fine. But she told him that the bounty was to, like, have him kidnapped and dragged to my feet. And that's not what it was. I was offering $500 for a 50-cent telegram for them to tell me where the fuck this person was. That's all I wanted.
Alright.
I don't want no one dead or nothing. I'm not a fucking psycho. Well, not yet.
I didn't know about that, right?
What?
About the psycho part.
I have my moments. I certainly have my moments. This job's gonna pay $700. Oh, this is crazy.
Wow, really?
Oh, well, no, actually, no, I'm lying. Not 700. It's gonna pay like. Shit, I was just looking at it. It's gonna pay like 400. Still don't deliver nice.
700 sounded like a wee bit of an overestimation.
It's 7 stops for $55 per. 54. Right. Yeah, ice is stupid easy. Kills time too. I didn't run into any fucking law at all. I don't know if you did.
No, I didn't. I was a wee bit concerned when I first started getting started out, though, because I went through Valentine and I saw 3 of them standing around under clipboards, and I thought, oh boy, they're really bored, so they might come looking out.
Oh, they're absolutely bored out of their fucking minds. I was talking to one of the rangers I know in Strawberry, and she was saying, yeah, Law's just been hanging out in Strawberry, and I'm like, well, that's bad news. That means that they have nothing to do. Yeah. Hello. Lynch? No. So how is your pocket looking these days? You doing alright?
My what, sorry?
Your pocket, your bank account, your fundage.
I'd have to take a look at it. I just know that I've got that 4,000 banked up for Morgan.
Okay.
And then I might have another 1,000 on top of that. I'm not quite certain again. I haven't looked. Because I had money and then I got fined really bad. And then I just didn't have the motivation to bother making
pay
more
off the
money.
fine.
Well, not. I mean, I had enough to cover the fine, right? But did I?
Well, you know that if while you're working for us, like, we will assist you in this manner. We can keep you well funded.
Like, okay, it's interesting. Like, not that I'm complaining, but the law isn't what it used to be.
It really ain't. It really fucking ain't. You know, ever since I left. You know, kind of going downhill.
I can't remember. Did you ever catch me in particular?
I caught you one time and one time only. That I can recall.
Moonshining?
Mm-hmm.
Figures.
But I pretty much just berated you and then let you out, I'm pretty sure.
Sounds about right, to be honest.
And I say berate, but it was more like harass. I basically just harassed you.
Yeah, that sounds about right, too.
I never had a problem with moonshining. Right? Yeah, it's always right when I'm involved. But yeah, I never had a problem with moonshine. It wasn't a fucking issue for me, you know? I just... it's fucking liquor. Who fucking cares? Now, it was a problem when the Chenzos were fucking racketeering the shit, and people were getting shot and killed. Then it became a fucking issue.
Sounds like the DiCenzos.
Yeah. Which, saying it out loud now, sounds a bit of, what's the word? Not cliche, but the fact that that guy had to die over essentially what would be considered moonshine money. Hello.
But I wonder what they're doing.
I wonder, if I had to guess.
Probably that one. That one. Mm-hmm.
Those fuckers.
That's alright. I was weird. I checked the board over by Valentine. There was nothing there.
What, in Cumberland?
Uh-huh. There was no jobs up in No, there was jobs with Cattail, but I didn't want to have to take the wagon up there before starting it. So
yeah, I checked Cattail before I made it up.
So I went to check out. So I went to check out Thieves Landing first. Then I saw your telegram. That's why I told you to come to Thieves.
Yeah, I wasn't far. I actually woke up in Blackwater. I'm surprised we didn't see each other. Money! But yeah, considering the fact that Colby kind of essentially died over moonshine money is kind of hypocritical. That's the term.
Yeah, but I thought it was more about him betraying you and running off with stuff and giving it to other people.
That's true. I had a lot of blind faith in that man. And I thought I could, you know, trust him with a large shipment. And I was wrong.
I think most people just don't, you know, they know that we're here, they know that everybody knows who they are, and they're not stupid enough to go making decisions like that. Especially don't have anyone to back them up over it, you know?
Well, he did, and they got shot down too.
True.
But I knew what his intentions were. So, I mean...
Didn't you have a bounty out for that Hathaway person, too?
I pulled it.
Oh, why?
Because he was a part of the group that showed up to help Colby, and I shot him.
What? Why on earth would he be showing up to help Colby out?
I don't... Oh, it's a whole convoluted fucking mess. So basically what happened was, he sold half of the product I gave him, tried to give the money to a woman that he liked, and she turned it down, and then he gave the rest of the product to Hathaway, as a fuck you to me. He was basically pissed off that we, quote-unquote, abandoned him, that we wouldn't have his back anymore, even though we'd already gone out of our way to get 2, maybe more groups off of his ass.
Wait, I don't understand.
So basically, Zip Quill had a problem with him.
Right.
And basically kicked him out of the fucking New Austin, which was where his home was. And Morgan went out of his way, negotiated, and called everything hunky-dory. The caveat was that we couldn't help him anymore.
Oh, so if he did more things that got people cross with him.
Yeah. It'd be on him. Where the fuck?
It's probably down an alleyway or something like that.
No, it's around the corner. I'm an idiot.
Oh, is it by the fishmonger, maybe?
Uh-huh. Because fish people need
of course they would want ice.
Yeah, they want to keep the fish fresh. Fresh fish. Very important.
Wow.
What? I know what I'm doing.
Right, that's why you hit that hitching post right there.
I didn't hit the hitching post.
Alright.
Look, the hitching
Whatever
post
you
is
say,
fine.
boss.
It's fine.
Well, I mean, I would think this would be fine, considering it's cast iron and probably moored quite deeply in the soil, but... I want one of these. You can buy reproductions of them. I just want one. Just sit in my room.
Yeah, well, maybe you should think about better ways to make money.
I know plenty of good ways to make money.
Actually, there was something we wanted to talk to you about.
Why?
Get out of town first.
Right. I was walking through a jungle and I saw a lizard telling jokes to some tribesmen.
So, wait, did you want to stop at the bank first?
Sure. I can take a
you probably
peek
should.
at what I've got in there.
I've only got like $170 on me. I don't give a shit.
I've got 800 on me.
Yeah,
Thanks, Dune. I appreciate your input. I've got 5,600 in there, which 4,000 is for Morgan.
Not bad. He might just end up letting you keep it, depending on what the future holds. So basically, we were thinking about getting our own crew set up again. Now, I don't know if Morgan told you this, but we used to have like a dedicated crew that worked for us, and their only job was to rob banks. Real professional shit. Well, they kind of fell out and whatnot, and we just haven't had it since. But we were thinking maybe it'd be something you head up.
Like, the challenge would be getting people to want to rob banks to give you the loot. You know?
Well, it's not so much a matter of giving, right? It's essentially, so right now a lot of the deals we make is we give you the boomstick, you give us fencing rights. That's how it's been. Now, with a dedicated crew, the benefit of that would be is that you're protected financially. So say you get caught and fined, right. we'll cover a certain percentage of your fine. We provide the boom if we can, and we're also wanting to use it as like a tool to vet individuals for other work, such as bounty hunting. People we can trust, you know.
Did you get any telegrams from another group today or yesterday?
Why?
Because I met up, I bumped into this group calling themselves the Renegades, and they first approached me when I had that wagon full of shine, and I thought they were lawmen, so I was playing it coy with them, and they said, oh, what friends were you about to go meet up with? And I said, oh, you know, Wright and Pavis, and they said, oh, we've heard of them. They're with that Westco, right? And they said, are your friends in the business of trading? And I said, I didn't know, you'd have to ask them about that. And they said, oh, because we're really looking to buy some dynamite and nitro. And I go, oh, so you're not bleeding law, all right?
No.
And I gave them your telegrams.
We've met them before, yeah. Not too sure how well. The discussion we had was we're not sure how to trust them.
Right.
By their own definition, they claim that they are like they're a group of outlaws, but they want to play friendly with everybody.
That is what they said. They said they were thinking about robbing me until they realized that I was of the more nefarious type.
Yeah, they don't like robbing other groups, other gangs, things like that. They don't care about law, but.
Right, because well, I understand why, right? Because a lot of the other gangs, they get their knickers in a knot, right? You do anything, they suddenly want to kill you. The law doesn't usually set out trying to kill you at the very least.
Yeah. Next thing you know, you're wrapped into a fucking war.
4-month-long war. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I get it. But
so
at
I
the same
understand
time,
the sentiment, but at the same time, then it really limits your avenues for a lot of things.
Yeah, it just seemed a little suspicious. I mean, them not robbing you might go a little bit of ways on my part, but I don't know. It seems fishy to me. Like I'm sure that they are proper naughty boys and girls and ne'er-do-wells and all that shit. But what's to say that they don't get locked up and they decided to drop a fucking name for a deal? That's the shit we don't need.
Right, true.
Because then I gotta have them killed.
Right, because you're working real hard to keep your hands from getting dirty. Right, you want to use your past law experience to be the person who doesn't look suspicious all the time. Because the moment you get caught doing one thing, then they go, that right, he's flapped, and they'll be watching you more than they'll be watching anybody else.
Well, it's not so much that I'm worried about getting arrested or anything like that. I've been to jail, but like it's more so. I don't mind getting my hands dirty so long as the law is backing me up. That's the thing they don't get, is that I know more about the law and I know what I can and can't do and say. It'll be more of a matter of what can they prove.
I hate how you have to jump off each
And right now they got nothing.
The horse hitch is my hometown. I've seen people tie their dogs to them.
I could even teach a group of bank robbers how to rob a bank and get caught and not go to Sisika for it.
Not go to that really depends on the lawman that you're dealing with and whether or not you have a hostage and whether or not you shoot at them. Really.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a lot that goes into it. I mean, all you really got to do is stall them long enough. Stall long enough, maybe offer up something stupid, something minute. It's actually beneficial for these folks to go around robbing.
I'd like to do some banks with just 3 people. I think that'd be grand.
That'd be really good. I think we
Be less
spoke
people
about
you've
this.
got to pay to.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, we were discussing that. We figure 4. 4 is the golden number right there. You don't need a full crew of 6.
Right, but
And the world's gonna
tree
see
is
that
really
in-
good. Oh, tree is so good.
3's so good, yeah.
Especially if you have people who know what they're doing. If they know how to ride a horse and they know how to run, know how to break
They know
line
a
of
good way to
sight,
go.
you know, stuff like that.
I mean, at the end of the day, you still might have to be handy with the iron.
Why? But, you know, sort of depends, right? There's a lot of things you can do.
No.
And you can get to loft their horses and to get right back on you after firing some shots and you've got a good headway.
See, this is exactly why we were thinking about having you head this up. What, at the very least, try to provide you with some bodies that would essentially work for you. You set up the time, dates, all that stuff. We provide the financial backing and any equipment you might need. Shit, even a fucking a drop spot for the goods. We did that with the last crew. Oh my god, it was so beautiful. They hit a bank, and we basically just left a wagon somewhere. Oh, or a crate. It could be a wagon. Usually it was just a crate.
A couple of
Or
crates
two.
would be grand.
Yup, and then they wouldn't have to worry about hauling all this heavy shit around. They drop it in this fucking unmarked location. We swing by, pick it up, done deal. It's real smooth. But yeah, I'd love to get that going again. But yeah, on that note, it would be essentially, so the crew, you know, you and this crew, whatever it is, would hit the spot, grab everything that you could, get away if you could, and it would just become, you would be required to sell to us no matter what. We would still pay you a fair deal, but it would be required that you come to us in exchange for the equipment to do so, and the financial protection. I call it the bank robber's insurance policy.
I know, it sounds good to me.
Yes, please block more of the road, you fucking clowns! I should've just ran him over. What am I doing?
And
Why
probably-
am I the bigger object getting off the road? No.
And probably if we were to come across any of those weapons crates that they go directly to you no matter what.
Yes. But again, something that's negotiable price-wise. Some people will pay $8 grand for a weapons crate, but I'm capping myself at $4 grand on that one. I'm not paying any more than $4 grand for a fucking weapons crate. For something that could only be worth 2. I just want a fucking Mauser. That's all I fucking want. Why can't I have a Mauser? All this fucking money. Can't buy a fucking Mauser. Taipan had one. Now they gone.
I love Mauser so much.
Sticky ass ice. Oh my god, I missed the stop! Fuck!
Good job.
Fuck you. You distracted me.
Oh, I distracted you,
So it's
right.
fault. Yeah, you're very distracting. All your shiny belt buckles fucking blinding me and distracting me.
It's nighttime, right?
It was just not nighttime.
Right.
Right. That's me, right. You know, more importantly, we have the perfect place for any crew to lay low. Fucking Warma. Shit, I'll buy the fucking tickets. Think I won't buy fucking 3 people's tickets to Warma?
Here they're not as bad as they used to be.
No, 150 bucks to get there, $10 to get back. Group of 4, shit, I'll toss them 600 bucks for the tickets. Shit, I'll give them the tickets ahead of time. One time I came here, and there was a guard standing right where you are. And Benny was hanging off the side just like you, and the guard just
got mad
and shot him. Yeah, he just shot him right off the side of the wagon. Oh my god. I'm fucking rich. Of course I have to go here. God damn it. Going to Emerald.
Is that the one you missed?
Yeah. Wheatfield.
Hey, but then you'll be near Emerald and you can just turn the wagon in.
Yeah, I can drop this dumb shit off. I just feel like it's really easy to fucking find me there. I'm always fucking there. Check the double legs too. So what's your plans for the rest of this evening? Anything? Just keep looking for fucking old boy?
For what?
You just want to keep looking for, what's his face?
Morgan?
No, not Morgan. Fucking, the deputy.
Oh, I don't even expect him to be around. I'm not even gonna get my hopes up unless I know that for a fact he's around.
Ah.
No, I need to really get something to eat, so I probably gonna take a bit of a break here.
Alright.
Once we get to Emerald.
Yep. I mean, if you want, you can just, hang off the side and it should be fine.
I need to really sit down and cook a steak, so...
I got you.
Right.
Sounds like you got something in your pocket.
I know what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you got something like, something
like
squeaky in your pocket.
It's not me. It's your wagon wheels. There's something wrong with it. After you went the ice,
okay.
It's squeaking.
It must be that front right wheel.
It's just been acting up.
Need some grease on it.
Yeah, if it's just getting louder and louder. Maybe you put some animal fat on it or something like that. It'll fix it.
Yeah.
Thanks, dude. You're a good boy. Yeah, you wag your little tail, you good boy.
Nice dog.
I know what? What do you want, baby girl? Was I talking to him and not to you? You're a good girl, too.
Cinder came over and climbed on me. Needed some love.
What are you? You're a good girl. Oh, no, kisses. Thank you. That's nice. The nice girl.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll stay on Sadhbh or get on Bambi, but I literally can go cook up a steak, and I'm starving, so I'm going to go do that. I'll leave you guys watching some clips. When do you think people are going to be around next? All right.
No, Tuesday? Maybe?
Going to Emerald or not? Oh, you're going up to the...
I'm
Never
at
mind.
Wheatfield.
Right.
I am going to Emerald eventually. Thank you.
Right.
Probably Tuesday. Not too sure.
All right. You think Morgan's going to be want to be doing banks and all that?
He's been talking about it.
Saying that he's retired, so I don't know.
He's definitely been talking about it. But I mean, we're kind of in the agreement that at this point, the company is a shell. let me put it to you like this: the company Wesco is a shell
Right.
that we operate under while we're in the crossing, but
Sure
for the most
thing.
part, we've kind of moved on. We're kind of going full scumbag on this one. I'm tired of getting fucking stepped on by these assholes. I'm gonna start putting bullets in people.
Aw, poor kitty. That's cute, though. Aw, poor kitty. That's so awful.
Done and done.
I haven't had a good bank robbery in a bleeding long time.
Me neither. Not that I've ever.
I was gonna
robbed
say,
a
I don't
bank.
think you've ever robbed a bank, have you? Because if you
Nope,
had, that would be
never
pretty
have.
crazy.
Never have. Probably never gonna. Because I'm not a fucking
Dad, we could
scumbag.
probably guarantee you get away from it. Like, if you're the one person to run away and you do it in full disguise, I mean, you can do it.
Oh, I
could do it.
absolutely could get away with robbing a bank. If Gideon Graves and his crew can fucking do it, I can too. It's not that fucking hard. They did it 7 fucking times before they gave up and said, "Fuck it, it's us." They literally, that's why they're in jail for so long. They literally said, "Fuck it." They pull off the masks and the hat and the sky. They said, "It's I, Gideon Graves."
That's interesting.
Yeah, they got tired of not being fucking noticed or caught or whatever.
Anytime
Not me,
I open
fuck
my
that.
mouth, the law immediately knows it's me and they charge me for it.
I mean, you have a very recognizable.
I know,
You know.
I understand that. It's like I'm the only Irish person in the entire crossing.
Kinda. No, because it must be that other.
Never mind, there's an entire Irish quarter down in Saint Denis, but you know. Alright. I'm gonna go just really enjoy a good steak. So
Alright,
I'll telegram you if I come back around.
alright, later.
Alright.